My beloved children, I am here with you today, speaking directly into the deepest chambers of your heart. Hear me, my dear ones, for every word I speak comes from a place of infinite love, from a place where your joys, your struggles, your hopes, and even your quiet sorrows are known and cherished. I see you, I know you. I know the weight you carry each day, the things that make you smile, and the moments that leave you feeling alone or uncertain. Today I want to speak to you not as a distant voice, but as a father, as a friend, as the one who has always walked beside you, even when you were unaware of my presence. There are things you must understand, things that touch the very core of your life and the sanctity of your home, things that affect your spirit even when you do not notice them. And so I ask you, listen carefully, with your heart as wide open as your ears. Life, my children, is a journey not without obstacles. There are moments when you feel joy so intense that your soul soars, and there are moments when sorrow seems to cloud the skies above you. Yet through it all I am with you. Every step you take, every breath you draw is within my care. I have placed you in this world, in this time, for a purpose far greater than you can see. And though the darkness of doubt and fear may surround you, remember that my light is never extinguished. You are never alone. Even when loneliness whispers that no one sees you, that no one understands your pain, know that I see you, I hear you, and I hold you in my embrace. Today I want to talk to you about your home, your sanctuary, the space where your heart rests. Your home is not just walls and furniture, it is a reflection of your spirit, the sacred space where your soul seeks peace. It is where you nurture love, where you pray, where you gather with family, and where the energy you carry throughout the day is stored. And because your home is so vital to your spirit, my dear children, you must be vigilant about what enters it. There are energies, forces, and influences, symbolized today by 3 animals, that should never be allowed into the sacred space of your life. Few know this, even among the faithful, and yet it is a truth that protects your soul, your family, and your peace. These animals are not merely creatures of fur, feathers, or claw. They are symbols of behaviors, temptations, and forces that disrupt love, faith, and harmony in your home. They represent distraction, division, and darkness. To invite them into your life is to invite confusion, anxiety, and spiritual unrest. My children, I am not speaking to frighten you, but to awaken you, to alert you to the subtle ways in which peace can be eroded. I speak to you with deep love because if you understand this message and act upon it, your home will remain a haven of protection, joy, and divine presence. Before I reveal these 3 animals, I ask you to reflect on your own life. Think of the moments when you felt tension rising, when arguments seemed unnecessary but unavoidable, when sadness lingered longer than it should. Often these feelings enter subtly, quietly, just as these animals can enter. And if you are not watchful, the sanctuary I have provided in your home can become a place of struggle instead of serenity. You see, my children, spiritual vigilance is not about fear. It is about awareness. It is about keeping your heart, your mind, and your home aligned with my love. Now, let us journey together into understanding the first of these animals. This creature represents deception and dishonesty. It is cunning and quiet, moving into your life under the guise of comfort or convenience. It thrives on secrecy and lies, small or large, and it disrupts the trust that is the foundation of every loving home. My children, when deceit is allowed to enter, even in its smallest form, it can grow, and what was once a whisper becomes a storm. Families break apart, hearts harden, and faith weakens. Always, I ask you, nurture truth in your home. Speak honestly, act honestly, and keep your intentions pure. Protect your children, your loved ones, and yourself from the corruption that begins with one hidden lie. The second animal is greed and selfishness. This one is relentless, always seeking to take, to consume, to hoard what is not theirs. Greed cannot coexist with love, for it places the self above the family, above the community, and above me. When this energy enters your home, you may find that hearts grow cold, generosity diminishes, and bitterness begins to take root. My children, do not allow the spirit of selfishness to dwell in your sanctuary. Share your blessings, forgive freely, and always remember that what is kept out of love is never lost. Let abundance flow, not only in wealth but in patience, kindness, and affection. The third animal is anger and resentment. It is fierce, unpredictable, and destructive. Anger is like fire. In small doses it can illuminate, but left unchecked it consumes all it touches. Resentment lingers quietly like smoke in a room, choking the joy from your days and clouding your vision. My children, I have given you the tools to quell this animal: prayer, reflection, compassion, and humility. Do not allow grudges or bitterness to reside in your home. Speak gently, forgive readily, and seek understanding even when it is hard. By keeping anger and resentment out, you invite peace and the gentle presence of my Spirit into every corner of your life. Understand this, my dear ones, these animals are not merely warnings about the physical world. They are warnings about your hearts. Your home reflects your inner life. If these forces take root inside you, they will manifest outside. If you guard your heart, your home becomes a fortress of love. If you ignore these signs, even the most beautiful home can become a place of conflict and despair. I speak to you today because I love you, and because I know your hearts are tender and willing to receive my guidance. So, as we begin this journey together, open your heart to these truths. Meditate on them. Pray with me. Ask me to reveal to you where these energies may already be creeping into your life, and I will show you the way to remove them. Understand that this is not a punishment. It is an invitation to purity, peace, and a home filled with joy. These lessons are eternal, and those who listen and act will find their lives transformed. Let us continue to explore these truths deeply, so you can truly understand the impact of what I am telling you. For when the heart is aware and the home is protected, love flows freely. Families are strengthened. Faith is fortified. And your spirit, which I have always held close, is able to rest in the safety of my presence. From this point, my children, I want you to reflect deeply on your life. Each of you has experienced trials and joys, challenges and victories. Life is a series of seasons, and every season carries a message. Sometimes when life feels heavy, it is because unseen influences, subtle forces, or spiritual distractions have taken hold. I speak to you now to shine a light on these shadows. It is not enough to live day by day hoping that all will be well. Your soul deserves awareness, your home deserves sanctity, and your family deserves the protection that comes when you follow my guidance. The first animal, the deceiver, often enters through excuses, justifications, and rationalizations. It whispers, "It's harmless, no one will know. Just this once." But my children, even the smallest compromise of truth allows this force to grow stronger. Notice the little moments: a word said to cover shame, a secret kept to avoid embarrassment, a choice made out of convenience rather than honesty. These are the points of entry. Guard them. Speak truth even when it is uncomfortable. Your home will flourish in honesty, and your relationships will deepen. Truth is the foundation upon which love builds itself. Without it, walls may stand, but hearts remain distant. The second animal, the greedy one, enters subtly through desires, attachments, and fears. "I deserve this," it whispers. "I must have more. I cannot give this away." And so selfishness takes root. But my children, generosity is the heart of spiritual life. The more you give, the more I bless you. The more you hold, the more you lose. Examine your attachments and let go of what does not serve love. Do not cling to possessions, to pride, to power. Instead, cultivate compassion, charity, and gratitude. Let abundance flow in kindness and in sharing, and your home will resonate with joy and light. The third animal, the one of anger and resentment, sits quietly in corners of your mind, ready to ignite. Perhaps it is a remembered wrong, a perceived injustice, a relationship strained by misunderstanding. Do not allow it to fester. Speak gently. Forgive quickly. Seek reconciliation. My children, anger is like a storm in the soul. It can destroy what took years to build in moments. Resentment is a shadow that darkens every room it touches. Your home, your sanctuary, your sacred space deserves peace, and peace begins within you. As we continue, I want you to sit quietly with me in this moment. Breathe deeply and feel my presence surrounding you, comforting you, holding you close. Life, as you know, is not always easy. Even those who walk in faith encounter struggles, and even the most patient hearts experience moments of doubt. This is not a failure, my children. This is the very nature of being human. And yet, through every struggle, through every moment of uncertainty, I am with you. Every tear you shed is seen, every worry you carry is known, and every prayer whispered in silence reaches me. I want you to reflect deeply on the journey you have walked. Remember the times when you felt the warmth of joy, the love of family, the quiet peace of a home filled with laughter. Those moments are gifts from me, reminders that even in the midst of life's storms, beauty exists. But also remember the moments of pain, loss, disappointment, or loneliness. Do not push these away or hide them. They are part of your growth. They are opportunities for your spirit to lean into me, to trust, to hope, and to find resilience. The heart grows strongest not when life is easy, but when it learns to rise again and again from the challenges that seek to overwhelm it. Consider the storms you have faced, the times when fear or uncertainty seemed greater than your faith. Perhaps it was a loss of a loved one, an illness that left you weak, or a decision that seemed impossible. I tell you now, my children, every one of those trials was never without purpose. Even the moments that felt empty or meaningless were shaping you, strengthening you, teaching you lessons that only the passage of time could reveal. Do not despise your struggles. Embrace them and see them as teachers of patience, humility, and compassion. Now think of your heart as a garden, my children. Every thought, every emotion, every word spoken or unspoken is a seed. The seeds of love, kindness, patience, and faith grow strong and bear beautiful fruit. But seeds of anger, resentment, selfishness, and dishonesty, if left unchecked, grow as well, and they choke out the light. The animals we spoke of, the deceiver, the greedy, the angry, seek to plant seeds in the garden of your heart. They are subtle, they move quietly, and if you are not mindful, they will take root and grow into thorns that pierce your joy, disrupt your peace, and darken your home. My children, reflection is a sacred act. To pause and examine your life, to see where darkness has crept in, is a sign of wisdom. It is not weakness to acknowledge where you have fallen short or where your heart has wavered. Strength comes from awareness. Strength comes from turning toward me with humility and love, saying, Lord, show me the truth. Show me where I am veering away from you. Show me where I need your guidance. And when you do, I will reveal these truths gently, with love, never to condemn but always to guide. Let us speak now of faith. Faith, my dear ones, is not simply believing when all is easy. Faith is believing when all seems uncertain. Faith is trusting my presence when the road is dark, when your mind questions, when your heart feels heavy. Faith is quiet, enduring, unwavering, and resilient. It is the anchor of your soul, the light that guides your footsteps when the way is unclear. And I tell you, my children, that faith is not earned by perfection, but by the simple act of trusting me day by day, moment by moment, even when it is hard. I know, my beloved, that your hearts carry burdens. Perhaps regrets from the past linger like shadows, whispering that you are not enough, that you have failed. I tell you now, these whispers are lies. You are enough. You have always been enough. The past does not define you unless you allow it to. What defines you is your willingness to love, to forgive, to seek me, to open your heart and let my light shine in. Each new day is a chance to cultivate goodness, to repair what has been broken, and to fill your home and heart with love and peace. Consider also the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not only a gift you give to others, it is a gift to yourself. Holding on to anger or resentment is like holding a stone in your hand, expecting the other person to feel the weight. My children, the burden is yours. When you forgive, truly and from the heart, you release yourself. You clear your garden of weeds. You make room for love, joy, and divine peace to flourish. Do not let resentment dwell in your home or heart, for it dims the light that I have placed within you. And now, let us speak of love, the greatest force of all. Love is patient, love is kind, love endures. Love is not always easy. It requires effort, humility, and sometimes sacrifice. But it is love that keeps a family together, that softens hearts, that heals wounds that seem impossible to mend. Love is stronger than the animals of deception, greed, and anger. When your heart is filled with love, when your home is a sanctuary of compassion, these forces cannot find a place to dwell. Love is the shield that protects, the light that guides, and the balm that heals. My children, reflect also on gratitude. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It reminds you of the blessings that are often overlooked. A smile from a loved one, a meal on your table, the gentle breeze, the warmth of the sun. When you cultivate gratitude, your heart expands, your home radiates joy, and even the animals of negativity, the ones that disrupt peace, cannot thrive where gratitude reigns. Take time each day, even in your quiet moments, to give thanks. Let your heart whisper, "Thank you, Lord, for this day, for this life, for this family, for your endless love." And finally, my beloved, consider the value of patience. Life does not always unfold according to your timing. Doors open slowly, prayers seem unanswered, hearts take time to heal. Patience is not passive. It is active trust, active surrender to my will, knowing that I see the bigger picture, that my timing is perfect, that your journey is guided by love far beyond your understanding. When patience resides in your heart, the storms feel gentler, the struggles feel lighter, and your home becomes a place of calm, reflection, and serenity. I ask you, then, to sit with these reflections. Consider your heart, your home, your faith, and your life. What animals may be seeking to enter? Where is darkness quietly planting seeds of division, dishonesty, or anger? Where is love being overshadowed by selfishness or resentment? And then, gently, courageously, begin the work of removing them. Invite me to guide you. Invite me to cleanse your heart, to heal your wounds, to restore your home to a place of sanctuary. Remember always, my children, that reflection is not judgment. Reflection is illumination. It is the light I shine into your life so that you may see clearly, choose wisely, and act in love. Your home is a mirror of your heart. When your heart is at peace, your home is at peace. When your heart is filled with love, truth, and patience, your home becomes a haven of blessing. And when you guard your heart against deceit, greed, and anger, you invite me to dwell even more fully among you. So, my beloved, as you sit quietly with me now, let your thoughts flow freely. Examine your life without fear. Embrace your blessings. Acknowledge your struggles. Open your heart to forgiveness, love, patience, and gratitude. And know this: I am with you always. Every step you take, every decision you make, every effort to protect your heart and your home is guided by my hand. You are never alone, and you are always loved. As we move together into this next part, I want you to feel my arms around you. You are never alone. Even when life feels heavy, even when your heart feels weary, even when doubt and worry cloud your mind, I am here. I am your constant companion, your source of comfort, your unwavering light. Hear these words as if I am speaking directly to you, one-on-one in the quiet of your heart. You are loved beyond measure. You are cherished beyond understanding, and every struggle you face, every tear you shed, is seen and held tenderly in my care. There are moments in life when you may feel small, unworthy, or incapable. Perhaps you have looked at your life and thought, I am too old to start again, too weak to change, too burdened to hope. My children, I tell you now, none of this is true. Your heart is alive with potential, your spirit is radiant with possibility, and my love is vast enough to renew every part of you, no matter how heavy your burdens may feel. Every day, every moment is an opportunity for renewal. Every sunrise is a reminder that hope exists, that grace is available, that you can begin again. I want you to feel my encouragement in the simplest ways. When you wake in the morning and the weight of the day presses upon you, breathe deeply and remember, I am with you. When your hands tremble from worry or your mind fills with questions, pause and know that I guide every step. When fear whispers that you cannot endure, listen instead to the still, small voice of love within you, which is my spirit speaking. It says, you are stronger than you realize. You are never alone. You are protected. Think, my children, of all the times in your life when you have endured difficulties and yet you are still here. Every challenge you have faced, every trial you have overcome is proof of my sustaining power. Do not discount your strength. It is born of faith, of love, and of my presence in your life. Even when the road seemed impossible, even when the night felt endless, I carried you. And I will continue to carry you through every tomorrow. You may be thinking about your family, your friends, your loved ones, and perhaps you feel worry or fear for them. I want you to release that weight into my hands. Love them deeply. Pray for them faithfully, but trust that I am their protector as well. Do not be burdened with carrying what is mine to guard. Your love and prayers are precious. They are the seeds of blessing. And I promise, my children, that every prayer spoken from a heart of sincerity is heard. Every act of kindness, every gesture of care, every sacrifice made quietly in love is recorded and treasured. Now, let us speak about courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, my children. Courage is faith in action even when fear exists. Courage is taking one small step forward, even when the path seems uncertain. Courage is forgiving when it is hard. Courage is speaking the truth when silence is easier. Courage is love expressed through patience, humility, and sacrifice. And every time you choose courage, you open your home, your heart, and your life to blessings beyond measure. I know that sometimes the world can feel overwhelming. There are voices of criticism, moments of misunderstanding, and waves of negativity that threaten to drown out the peace of your spirit. But I say to you now, rise above these moments. You are not defined by what others say or think. You are defined by your faith, your love, and your willingness to walk with me. Keep your heart pure. Keep your intentions noble. Protect your home from the animals of deceit, greed, and anger. And in doing so, you protect your soul and the souls of those you love. My children, I want to speak now about hope, that beautiful, sustaining force that keeps the spirit alive even in the darkest night. Hope is not passive waiting. Hope is active belief that my love is sufficient for every need, that my grace is available for every struggle, and that my light will always shine in your heart, no matter how dim it may seem at times. Hope allows you to see beyond the present difficulties to the blessings I have prepared for you. It allows you to endure, to forgive, to love, and to trust. Hold on to hope, my dear ones, as tightly as you hold on to me. It is your anchor, your guide, and your companion through every trial. And remember this every day, that you act with love, patience, kindness, and integrity. You are building a sanctuary in your home. You are creating a refuge where my spirit can dwell. You are creating a space where joy can flourish, where families can thrive, where hearts are healed. Small actions matter, my children. A gentle word spoken at the right moment, a kind gesture for a neighbor, a patient listening ear, a prayer whispered for a loved one. These are not small in my eyes. These are powerful acts of love that strengthen your life, protect your home, and draw me near. Sometimes you may feel that your efforts are unnoticed, that your prayers go unanswered, or that your love is not reciprocated. I tell you now, everything you do in faith and love is never wasted. Even when it seems invisible, it is laying the foundation for blessings yet to come. Even when hearts do not immediately respond, seeds are being planted that will bloom in my perfect timing. Trust in this process, my children. Trust in my timing, and continue to walk in love even when the path feels lonely, even when the challenges seem unending. I want you to take courage in the knowledge that every struggle you face is an opportunity for growth. Every difficulty is a lesson in patience, humility, and resilience. Every sorrow is an invitation to lean more fully into my love, and every act of love you offer, whether returned or not, is multiplied in ways that you cannot see. Your life is precious, your heart is precious, and your home, your sacred space, is precious. Guard it with faith, fill it with love, and trust that I am always present within it. My beloved, hear these words as if I am whispering directly into your soul. You are never alone, you are never forsaken, and you are capable of more love, more kindness, and more courage than you have ever imagined. Let these words sink deeply into your heart. Let them inspire you to act with greater patience, to forgive more freely, to love more completely, and to guard your home and your spirit from anything that seeks to harm. I am with you every step of the way, always ready to lift you when you stumble, always ready to guide you when you are unsure, always ready to embrace you when your heart is heavy. And so, my children, I encourage you now to carry this hope with you, to hold this courage close, and to allow love to guide every word, thought, and action. Let your home be a sanctuary, your heart a temple, and your life a reflection of my eternal love. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you realize, and you are loved beyond measure. As we continue, I want you to hear my voice carefully. You have felt my love, you have heard my encouragement, and you have sensed the hope that I offer. And yet, my children, love alone is not enough if it is not accompanied by vigilance, awareness, and action. Your hearts, your homes, and your families are precious gifts, and just as a gardener must tend carefully to the flowers and protect them from weeds, so too must you protect your hearts and your sacred spaces from forces that seek to disrupt, deceive, and harm. There are things that threaten your peace, subtle forces that enter quietly, often unnoticed. I have spoken of them before: the deceiver, the greedy, and the angry. These are not mere metaphors, they are realities in the spiritual sense. When these animals are allowed into your home or your heart, they bring division, anxiety, and darkness. And I say this not to frighten you, my children, but to awaken you. Awareness is the first step toward protection, and protection is an act of love. Love for yourself, love for your family, and love for me. Consider the deceiver. This animal thrives on lies, half-truths, and hidden intentions. It is the whisper that says, "It's just a small thing. It won't matter." But my children, every lie, no matter how small, erodes the foundation of your home and your soul. Deception can take root in your thoughts, your words, and even your actions, and before you know it, trust begins to crumble. Relationships that once radiated love and harmony can falter. Hearts that were open can close. I urge you to guard your home and your heart carefully. Speak the truth, act with honesty, and live with integrity. Do not allow deceit to dwell in your sacred space, for it will disrupt not only your home but your soul. The second animal, the greedy one, attacks subtly through desire and attachment. It is the spirit of wanting more than is needed, of hoarding, of selfishness. My children, when greed enters your home, it can manifest as tension, arguments, or envy. It can sow seeds of discontent and dissatisfaction. You may begin to measure your life against others, to resent what you do not have, and to forget the blessings that already surround you. Guard against this, my children. Teach your hearts and your families the value of generosity. Share what you have, whether it is time, resources, or kindness. The more you give, the more I bless you. The more you hold back out of fear or selfishness, the more you starve your soul and darken your home. And then there is the animal of anger and resentment. It is fierce, insidious, and destructive. Anger left unchecked can destroy relationships, harm hearts, and create barriers where love should dwell. Resentment lingers like a shadow, filling your home with tension and your spirit with unrest. My children, I tell you firmly, you must not allow anger to take residence in your hearts or in your homes. When you feel it rising, pause. Breathe, pray. Seek understanding and compassion. Speak gently. Forgive quickly. Let go of grudges. By doing so, you protect your sanctuary and invite peace to flourish. I also warn you, my children, about the subtle ways these animals may enter. They often disguise themselves as harmless habits, small compromises, or distractions from your spiritual life. Perhaps it is a harsh word spoken in impatience, a thought of envy or bitterness, or a small deceit to avoid discomfort. These are the gateways through which the animals enter. Be vigilant. Examine your heart. Ask me to reveal what must be removed, and I will guide you gently but clearly. Your home, my children, is more than bricks and walls. It is a reflection of your inner life, a sacred space where your spirit can rest, grow, and be nurtured. If your heart is peaceful, your home will be peaceful. If your heart is filled with love, your home will radiate love. But if deceit, greed, or anger takes root in your heart, your home can no longer be a sanctuary. It becomes a place of tension, fear, and unrest. I urge you, therefore, to care for your hearts with diligence. Guard your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Remove anything that disrupts love and peace. Invite my spirit to dwell fully in every corner of your home. I want you to understand, my children, that this is not a punishment. It is a path to freedom. When you remove these animals, when you cleanse your heart and home, you open the door to blessings that you cannot yet imagine. Your relationships will deepen. Your spirit will find rest. Your home will become a refuge not only for you but for all who enter. You will feel my presence more fully, hear my guidance more clearly, and walk in joy and peace. Now, hear these words as a loving father guiding his children. Do not be complacent. Do not assume that peace will remain without effort. Guard your heart daily. Examine your actions, your words, your thoughts. Remove anything that resembles deceit, greed, or anger. Teach your family to do the same. Pray together, speak gently to one another, and cultivate love, patience, and gratitude. These practices are shields. They protect your home, your spirit, and your relationships. I also remind you, my children, that love must be active. Love is not only a feeling, it is a choice. It is choosing patience over anger, forgiveness over resentment, generosity over greed, and truth over deceit. Love requires effort, mindfulness, and vigilance, but the rewards are eternal. Love builds bridges, heals wounds, restores peace, and invites my spirit to dwell fully in your life. The animals that I have warned you about cannot coexist where love reigns supreme. Let love be the ruler of your heart and your home. And remember, my children, to teach these lessons to those you love. Share these truths gently with your family, your friends, and even your community. When you do, you are not only protecting your own home, but you are planting seeds of light and wisdom in the world around you. The animals of deceit, greed, and anger may be everywhere, but they cannot prevail where hearts are vigilant, homes are sacred, and love is abundant. Finally, I say this: watch carefully, act wisely, and live faithfully. Protect your home and your heart. Guard your family from forces that disrupt peace. Nurture love, truth, patience, and generosity. And always remember that I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and filling your home with my spirit. Even when the work seems hard, even when you feel tired or overwhelmed, I will provide the wisdom, courage, and grace you need to persevere. My beloved children, you are my precious ones. Your home is sacred. Your heart is sacred. And the choices you make today, tomorrow, and every day determine whether your sanctuary remains a place of light or allows shadows to enter. Act with wisdom. Act with love. Act with vigilance. And I promise I will bless your home. I will protect your family, and I will fill your life with peace that surpasses understanding. My beloved children, as we reach this final part of our time together, I want you to pause for a moment and breathe deeply. Feel my presence surrounding you, filling you with warmth, peace, and unwavering love. Every word I have spoken today has been spoken for your good, for the protection of your heart, your home, and your spirit. Every warning, every reflection, every encouragement is meant to guide you toward a life that is full of love, peace, and my presence. And now, my dear ones, I want you to carry this message deep within your hearts so that it becomes part of your daily life, part of the sanctuary you create around you, part of the legacy you leave for your family. Remember, my children, the three animals I have spoken about, the deceiver, the greedy, and the angry, are real in their own spiritual sense, and they seek to enter your heart and your home quietly, subtly, like shadows in the corners of your life. They may come disguised as harmless habits, small compromises, fleeting frustrations, or hidden fears. But you, my beloved, are not powerless. With awareness, faith, and action, you can remove them. You can guard your home, your family, and your spirit. You can allow love, truth, patience, and generosity to flourish. And when you do, your home becomes a haven, your life becomes a beacon, and your spirit becomes a reflection of my divine light. I want you to feel the power of your own choices. Every small act of honesty, every moment of patience, every word of forgiveness, every expression of love is a sword against the darkness. Every act of kindness is a shield that protects your sanctuary. Every prayer offered from a sincere heart is a light that illuminates your path and strengthens your family. My children, do not underestimate the power you hold. Even the smallest gesture, the gentlest word, the quietest prayer, can create ripples of grace that reach far beyond what you can see. Your home, your life, and your heart can become holy places where my spirit dwells freely. I want you also to reflect on the beauty of your own heart. My children, too often you focus on what is wrong, on what has been lost, on what has caused you pain. But I tell you, your heart is a treasure, a sacred vessel, a place where my love has always resided. You are capable of tremendous goodness, immense compassion, and boundless love. The very fact that you are listening, reflecting, and willing to act shows the depth of your courage and the strength of your spirit. Do not doubt your ability to create a home filled with light, peace, and love. You are stronger than you realize. You are wiser than you know, and you are infinitely loved. As you go forward from this moment, carry these truths with you. Guard your home, protect your heart, nurture your family, and remove anything that disrupts peace. Speak truthfully, act generously, and forgive willingly. Hold patience close, cultivate gratitude, and allow love to guide every thought, word, and action. The sanctuary you create is not only for yourself, but for everyone who enters your life. Your home, your heart, and your spirit become a reflection of me, a living testament to the power of faith, vigilance, and love. I want you to take comfort, my children, in knowing that this journey is not yours alone. I am always with you. I walk with you in every step. I guide you in every choice, and I strengthen you in every moment of doubt. Even when the path is difficult, even when you feel weary, even when shadows threaten to linger, my presence remains. You are never alone. You are never forsaken. You are never beyond the reach of my love. And so, I leave you now with a blessing. May your home be filled with peace. May your heart overflow with love. May your spirit be fortified with faith. And may your life shine as a light for all who know you. May you always recognize the subtle threats of deception, greed, and anger, and may you have the courage and wisdom to remove them before they take root. May your relationships flourish, your family be protected, and your heart remain open to the joys and blessings that I have prepared for you. Remember, my children, that life is a series of moments. Each moment carries the potential for love, kindness, and holiness. Do not wait for the perfect day to act. Do not wait for the perfect opportunity to reflect, forgive, or speak. Begin now. Guard your home, nurture your heart, and allow my spirit to dwell fully in your life. Every small choice, every gentle action, every moment of awareness builds a sanctuary of peace and love that no darkness can overcome. And as we conclude today, I want you to know that this message is only the beginning. There are always new lessons, new blessings, and new guidance waiting for you. Come back tomorrow, my beloved children, and listen again. Open your hearts to what I will speak next. Allow me to continue guiding you, protecting you, and filling your life with my love. Together, we will continue to walk this path, nurturing your heart, your home, and your spirit, and bringing light into every corner of your life. My children, you are loved beyond measure, guided always, and cherished eternally. Guard your hearts, protect your homes, love one another fully. And remember, I am with you forever, in every breath, in every thought, and in every moment of your life.